If Kamala wins, she's gonna be the first Asian president, second black president, and the first lady president. But for some reason, her coming into the White House as a president ain't bringing as much hype as this man right here. Barack Obama. Ain't nobody I remember my lifetime had as much hype as him coming into the White House. I mean, this is what his rallies look like. Okay, it looked like a whole concert performance, like filled out to the max, okay? And look, for a person that's gonna be the first black president, he had an all-white crowd. Look how big his crowd was. If you wasn't into politics, we didn't hear too much about him before he came president. But as soon as this guy said he was gonna run, everybody was in shock and they was actually voting for him. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, we gotta thank George Bush, man. If it wasn't for George Bush, we would never had a black president. He did a certain job. He had white Americans saying, maybe voting for the black guy isn't that bad. He had one of the most memorable themes of all time. Change is coming, America. Change. And we really needed change at the time. Us going into a recession. His speeches made America believe that he was the black Moses of America. I mean, his speeches made you believe that he was almost the next Martin Luther King. Black people voted for him because, we thought this would be a good candidate to be the first black president. He had a lot of class, carried himself well, and he had some black swagger. He spoke English pretty well, but his black accent was pretty well too. He could play ball, and we thought he was going to bring the change. Even rappers made songs dedicated to him. Can't remember too many mainstream rappers in my lifetime making a song for a presidential candidate, okay? He haven't even became president yet. I remember I tried to go see him after school, and it was so packed. I had to jump to try to see him, and I still couldn't see him. And because of him, I don't know if any black presidential candidate will ever bring the hype as he did, okay? You got other groups, but man, he had the most hype more than any other presidential candidate ever. They ain't been in the White House yet. Trump, he got a lot of hype too, but he already been there. Trump coming in the White House didn't have as much hype as Obama. And I ain't gonna lie, we thought a lot of black people thought big change was coming. We thought he was gonna change all our circumstances. And he didn't. I mean, he wasn't a bad president, but the change he said he was coming, there was change, but not a big change for us. He made me realize what presidents really do. But I will sit back right now and appreciate the hype he had being America's first black president. And it wasn't just from black people, it was from white people, all colors in America, okay? Now, I don't think no president in my lifetime will be able to top that hype. Well, unless the country goes into some type of catastrophe. The way it's looking like now, that might be pretty soon. But until then, ain't nobody topping his hype for a long time.